Hi guys, I am back today with another palette video, and today I'm going to be talking about the Natasha Denona Glam palette. Firstly, let's talk about the packaging. This is really cool. It actually reminds me, and I'm sorry to bring it up, but this reminds me a little bit of Jeffree Star's newest nude mirror. Like, they look almost the exact same. This is a little less nude, but it's like the same vibe on the outside. And I do have both this and the mini Glam palette, and let me just save you guys a little bit of trouble. This I don't think has any shades that are in here, and I don't think you'll find any repeats that are in here. So if you got this, don't feel like, oh well, this is kind of not worth it. You get a similar experience but whittled down, but this has less gray tones, and normally I'd be completely cool with that because I'm not into gray tones. However, this is a really special palette. I hate to say it. So this retails for $65. Let me go ahead and open it up. In here, especially in camera, I feel like it does look a little bit more warm, but there is a like perfect medium of warm and cool tones in here, and they work really, really well together. So for me, I really like the color story, which is shocking to me because I'm not a cool-toned fan. It's just not my favorite thing in the whole world. The only thing that I would say is negative so far about it is I'm not crazy about the center eyelid, outer eyelid, inner corner, crease, transition. I love the idea of it. And in fact, maybe in like a smaller font underneath a shadow name, I would have liked that. But I like for shades to have their own names so that I know what I'm using, so I can tell you guys what I'm using. And if you want to look it up on the internet at some point to see a swatch of it, you can do it like that. With this, it's going to make it very difficult because there's multiple shades with the same, you know, inner eye, transition, blend. Actually, I think there's only one blend in this whole palette. But you guys know what I'm saying, hopefully. Anyway, I'm going to swatch these for you guys, and if you want to see how I got my eye look, just keep watching and you'll see both. Ooh, also, I want to give a huge, wow, my face looked really weird. Huge thank you to Simply Shauna77. I'm going to link her down below. She contacted me after my last video and said, hey, I've got the Muerte palette for a very fair price. If you want to buy it, you know, I'll happily sell it to you. And she did, and she packaged it oh so carefully and pretty much made my life complete because I'm kind of a completionist. I was just having this conversation with somebody and I feel like I really have to, oh my lord, that my light just started to fall on me. It's windy outside, and so, look at this. Okay, you can't see it, but it's totally falling on me. Anyway, I'm a completionist, so I feel like I have to have everything that's in a collection. In fact, I will probably purchase, at a very reduced price, the Millennial Pinks palette again, just so I have it, which is ridiculous, but it's kind of how I roll. I won't try to do that with every brand, though. I've kind of tried to do that with every brand, which is not good. Which is why I've tried to pare down my Pat McGrath collection, because I don't use them all. However, I'm obsessed with the packaging. I have a problem, don't judge me. In any case, thank you so much because it brought joy into my little life and I am really excited about it. I'm actually going to link her down below so you can check out her makeup room because girl has an awesome makeup room. I'm all for it. Mine is trashed. Someday I will take you through a tour of it, but currently it is in a sore and sorry state, so I'm sorry. Nobody's looking at it. It's awful. I look like an episode of Hoarders happening, so that's real talk. I'm one of those people that, even though there's clutter, I know where everything is. So, that's how it works. That's what works best for me, and that's okay. It's not okay. I need to fix it. For now, it hasn't been fixed, so you guys aren't going to see it. But once it's better, I will show you around. Anyway, here's the swatches. Alright guys, I'm going to go left to right, top to bottom. So, starting with center eyelid on the first row, this is what it looks like. It is a beautiful pink cool tone shade. Gorgeous color. Like, ooh. This outer eyelid. And this, when I'm looking at it from the side, it looks more purpley taupe. Next shade is called Inner Corner. And this is almost like a peach champagne shade. Next shade is called Crease. This is kind of a grayish color. Next shade is Transition. And it's kind of a purpley gray, very light gray chalk shade. It's called Smoke, and this is the second row. This is just a nice cool tone brown shade. This is the shade Blend. This is kind of a pinkish tan that is still cool while managing to be warm. This is the shade Lash Line. This is a charcoal shade. This is the shade Inner Corner. And this is a Champagne Silver. Center eyelid. A deeper silvery blue purple gray shade. This is the shade Center Eyelid. And I have a ton left on my finger. This is just a beautiful gold. It's a very foiled shade. I wish I could show you what I just wiped off. It was incredible. It's Outer Eyelid. And it's a beautiful chocolate brown. I mean, it's metallic, but it's more like satiny metallic. The shade is called Center Eyelid. And this is just a champagne shade. Outer Eyelid. And this is a satiny gray taupey brown. Last shade is called Brow Bone. To me, it is very similar to this, but slightly deeper. Maybe a little bit more peachy as well. Also, and I know we've already talked about it a little bit, but this is definitely, a lot of these shades are giving me Pat McGrath vibes. Okay, I'm back. I have my eyeliner on, I have my mascara on, and my final thoughts are that this is actually a very beautiful palette. I'm normally not a fan of cool tones, however, this has almost the perfect mix of shades that have a slightly warmer tone to them to use in conjunction with those. So for me, it's kind of like the best of both worlds, and that really surprises me because, again, I'm not normally into this type of thing. However, I feel like this is actually going to get a lot of use. It is really practical, but without being boring, which I really like. And in fact, this kind of reminds me a little bit of Pat McGrath's Platinum Bronze palette, but with more shades and options. So for me, I really like this. I think it's worth the money. I don't have any complaints. The shipping is great. Natasha Denona's website has been kindly nice to use. So for me, I will absolutely keep purchasing from her. I really like this palette, and I hope you guys do too. If this video was helpful, make sure you give it a thumbs up, put a comment down below, subscribe, and ring the bell for future updates, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!